astrological aspects of the first fortnight of January 2025. The impact of the change of the nodal axis between Pisces and Virgo, a call to balance your dreams and your to-do lists. Mars retrograde and its entry into Cancer, emotions at the surface. The quadrature between Mercury and Neptune, watch out for fake news and traps. Venus in Pisces, the exaltation of art, empathy, and that melancholic playlist that we love to listen to when it rains. The full moon in the Cancer-Capricorn axis, a closing of cycles with opportunities to heal or to cry, depending on the mood. Welcome to Solsticea News. So let's get started. Let's start with the planet Mars, which during the month of January is going to be retrograde and has already made its opposition on Pluto, but that opposition remains active until the day of the full moon. Mars, the planet that normally says act now, but being retrograde seems to say hold on. That accumulated energy could feel like a volcano ready to erupt. But wait, because on January 6th, Mars lands in Cancer, a sign that is not only emotional, but also sensitive and even spiteful. The combo is explosive, family tensions, past dramas resurfacing, and arguments that could seem like the climax scene of a drama. And if that wasn't enough, Pluto enters the chat room to intensify everything. Recommendations: don't turn the relational into a battlefield and channel that energy into something productive or something, at least, that won't end up making you cry. Mercury in square Neptune. Between January 5 and 7, Mercury and Neptune decide to play broken telephone. Mercury from Sagittarius exaggerates everything as if he were telling a drunken anecdote, while Neptune in Pisces paints a picture with more foggy than clear details. The result: confusion, scams, fake news, and decisions based on castles in the air. If you need to sign something or make an important decision, do it with a magnifying glass and be suspicious of offers that sound so good that they could come with a hidden but bigger than Jupiter. Recommendations: if you need to sign contracts or make important decisions, double-check the fine print and be suspicious of anything that seems too good to be true. This is a time to pause, reflect, and not get carried away by impulses. On January 3rd, Venus entered Pisces, the sign where you feel like you're in your favorite spa. This is a golden time for art, creativity, and deep emotions. With Neptune and Saturn also in Pisces, the atmosphere is charged with sensitivity and spiritual connections. It is also a perfect season to heal relationships, reconnect with your human side, and why not let yourself go with that impulse? To watch tearful movies or listen to songs of eternal love. Venus in Pisces tells us that showing vulnerability is not a weakness, but a superpower. Pro tip: take advantage of this energy to create, love, and connect. But be careful, don't get carried away by unrealistic illusions. Hey, are you paying attention to me? Well, the moment you've been waiting for has arrived. Subscribe, like, and if you have any opinion or question, leave it in the comments. On January 12th, the sky gives us a significant change. The North Node enters Pisces and the South Node enters Virgo. What does this mean? Well, in simple terms, it's like the cosmic GPS recalculating the route. Where the North Node points is the path we should follow, while the South Node gives us a list of things to let go of. The message: stop obsessing with details, with order, with shoulds, and open yourself to imagination, empathy, art. It's as if the universe is telling us, relax, breathe, and be inspired. In this Piscean season, we are all called to look at our birth chart and explore what area of our life is ruled by Pisces. Because that's where the North Node asks us to dream big. But beware, it's not a license to procrastinate by watching cat videos. Although Pisces would probably approve. It's about connecting with our spirituality, creativity, and humanity. The cosmic plot twist. This change comes with a triumphant delivery. The North Node in Pisces comes face to face with Neptune, the master of dreams and deep waters, which also rules Pisces. This encounter is no coincidence. It is a call to awaken our collective consciousness. Imagine humanity turning on that inner light we've had on battery-saving mode for decades. We are entering a more empathetic, more inspirational, and yes, more artistic era. Poets, painters, filmmakers, and even high spiritual TikTokers could flourish in this transit. It is a paradigm shift. If before we applauded the rational mind, now the applause will be for those who awaken their consciousness and connect with what really matters. A touch of cosmic humor. What if you stay in Virgo and don't let go of perfectionism? Well, Pisces will look at you with a raised eyebrow as you continue to organize your socks by color. But if you give yourself completely to Pisces and forget Virgo, you could end up dreaming so much that you forget to pay the rent. The key is balance and let your imagination flow. But don't forget to also take out the garbage on Tuesdays. The North Node is in Pisces tells us to dare to dream, but this time daydream. So this 2025 promises to be an invitation to be more human, more conscious, and why not, a little more poetic. Full moon in the Cancer-Capricorn axis. On January 13, the full moon illuminates the Cancer-Capricorn axis at 24 degrees, touching on family, emotional, and professional issues. Cancer invites us to look inward and heal, while Capricorn reminds us that emotions also need structure. This lunation comes with tension. Mars gets its scoop in conjunction with the moon, and Mars' opposition to Pluto, which occurred on January 3rd, is still in effect. In addition, Mars is also making a trine to Neptune in Pisces. This aspect in itself gives me the feeling that a lot of water is going to fall, but in Piscean or spiritual terms for me, it is an awakening of consciousness. In addition, this Neptune will already be 3 degrees from the nodal axis, which we must remember entered Pisces on the 12th. This conjunction of the North Node with Pisces is telling us where we should go, what is the impulse we should follow. We also count on Lilith and Chiron to square this full moon, and that confronts us with old wounds. But not everything is dramatic, and Uranus launches a lifeline of change and innovation as the moon will sextile and the sun will trine it. So, the message, let go of what no longer serves, face what you have avoided, and welcome the new with open arms, because there is change. Tip: if you feel your emotions overflowing, write, meditate, or simply let out a good liberating cry, and preferably in a place where you won't alarm the neighborhood. Final block. The Risky Oracle. Today, Mars and the destiny of Colombia. We could not close this analysis without adding a little spice, and Mars has just the right spice for us. On the day of the full moon, Mars will be at 27 degrees of Cancer, in a position that does not go unnoticed in Colombia's birth chart. This virulent Mars will make an exact conjunction to the country's natal sun, which, as we know, represents the head of state, that is, the president. What does the cosmos tell us? Mars does not mince its words, and its combative energy in such an exact conjunction seems to bring turbulence. We could be talking about a political plot, impeachment attempts, or a significant crisis directly targeting Gustavo Petro. The full moon amplifies collective emotions, and with this feisty Mars, the atmosphere could be charged with tension. Could it be that this astrological aspect marks the beginning of the movement to destabilize the government? Everything seems to indicate that yes, this Mars in Cancer, a sign linked to roots, homeland, and collective emotions, could ignite a call to defend ideals, but not without conflict. While the sky may show us trends, it is important to remember that we are an active part of history. The stars incline, but do not force, so instead of fearing what is coming, let us be attentive to the earthly and celestial signs. Well, with this, we close this chapter of Solsticea News. What do you think about this prediction? Are we seeing the beginning of an important change in Colombian politics? Well, time and the stars will give us the answers. The first fortnight of January is charged with intensity, drama, and opportunities for transformation. Mars challenges us to act with consciousness. Venus inspires us to connect with the heart, and the full moon reminds us that to move forward, we must let go. If you like this analysis, subscribe and activate the little bell so you don't miss any astrological event. See you in the next chapter of Solsticea News.